We're not going to give up big plays. Their corners were, press the line of scrimmage a lot and just turning and running for the hills. Their safeties played extremely deep, and then the linebackers underneath the safeties stayed pretty deep and gave us some underneath throws. And Darren did a good job once he had the ball.
We've talked about this Raider Nation in the crowd, and this certainly was there tonight. Did you feel their presence, obviously?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think that's one of the worst parts about this is, our fans showed up for us, and we didn't show up for them. We wanted to come in and get a big division win, Monday Night Football, and start off undefeated at home. Those goals aren't there right now, but we have a lot of goals we can still achieve. Coach said it best. He said it's 1 of 16. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon, and we're going to stick together. We're going to continue to work. We got a short week. We can get back on track with the win in Miami.
How tough is that losing the condo? Just the field position.
You never think you're going to lose your snapper. Nobody has a backup snapper. You have a backup plan, but nobody has a backup snapper. Just unfortunate, and we got to find a way to bounce back next week.
Talk about going into Miami. How tough is it going down there after losing this game tonight?
It's gonna be great. I can't wait just to get on from this one. It's a good thing. It's a short week. It's nice playing. It's late Monday. Tuesday we got to start watching film and getting ready. We're gonna have a little bit of time to look at what we did in this game, but we need to move on. That's a good thing right now when you lose a game that you really wanted to win. It's a division game and the rivalry and all those things. So we need to move on and get ready for Miami. This team will be excited. This team will be ready to go.
Do you see yourself throwing to McFadden that much as the season goes along? Is this a way to keep him on the field, maybe not running between the tackles and all, getting the ball out in some space?
Yeah, you avoid some of that up the middle stuff where he just gets smashed, between the tackles. But I see myself throwing the ball to who the defense doesn't cover. They let him get out and get on the edges a couple times, and he made some nice plays. But he's a tailback. I know he wants to be back there in the home position and go right and go left and have the ball in his hands. But we'll continue to get the ball to. If the defense is just going to run deep and not give us anything, we took a couple shots deep and I threw a couple balls up. Gave us some 50-50 opportunities. We unfortunately didn't make them. But we'll continue to push the ball down the field when it says to, when the defense says to.
Derek Hagan really got thrown in there with the injuries with Jacoby and Daenerys. How comfortable are you with Hagan so far?
As comfortable as you can be with a guy that's only been here for 4 or 5 days. It was a crash course, going over hand signals, audibles, and all the things he had to learn so fast. But he's a professional. It was a pretty smooth transition for him, and hopefully we'll get Jacoby back, and I'm hoping to get Daenerys back this week.
Was it clear early on they were going to stack the box, and you're thinking there'd be more opportunities downfield because of that? Or?
Well, in a week 1 game, you don't know. You see a lot of stuff on preseason film, but when you got a new coordinator who is trying to change a lot from where they were last year, we expected what was on film was a lot of single eye, rotating the box. We were hoping they'd give us a few more opportunities. They just stayed so deep. The safeties played so deep. The corners just turned and ran. And we hit them a bunch of times for some short stuff. But for the most part, they played the way they had in the preseason.
Grant's only 1 game. What do you think of Greg Knapp's offense?
I love it. He put us in. We had a great game plan. He put us in positions to make plays. When it comes down to it, we just didn't make enough big plays. And me being the quarterback, I put that on my shoulders. It's my job to make sure we score points. And 14 points is not enough for us. So I need to continue to work, continue to get better, and find ways to average 25, 28 points a game.
Carson, thank you.
Good.